Welcome back to my MuTu System review. I first off just want to apologize. It's been so long since I've given you guys a good update on what's been going on with my Diastasis Recti. We have been, living with my parents. There was 9 of us in the same house. It was really hard for me to do an update. And then we moved all of our stuff into our new house. It's just been a crazy last month. But I just had to share with you guys what has been going on over the last month. I haven't been able to be as consistent as I wanted to be. I feel like every single time I've done one of these update videos, I've said that. And still, even though I haven't been as consistent as I would have hoped, I tend to be a little bit perfectionistic where, when I set a goal, I want to do really, really good. I want to do really perfect at it. And I've just been amazed at how even though I have not been 100% consistent, I've still had incredible progression and I've still seen so much improvement in my core. And so really what the most exciting thing is over the last month I have seen, so in the last video I did for you, I closed my finger gap from I think it was a 2.5 to about a 1.5. And over the last 3 to 4 weeks, I've been able to close a whole nother finger. And so right now, I feel like I'm almost completely closed. And so when I do the test and I check to see how far my diastasis recti is, I can only fit my finger in between my abs, not this way, but this way, barely. And so it's less than a finger, coming together so tight. And it's not very deep as well. When I was talking to my friend on the phone, she asked me, okay, it's so great that you've closed it down to a finger, but how deep is it? Because some people, it goes really, really, really deep. And I noticed that with mine, it only comes up to almost the knuckle. And so I feel like my diastasis recti is almost completely closed. And that is huge for me. I'm so excited about it. Before I started the MuTu system, I honestly had been working for a couple years just watching YouTube videos and trying to be consistent doing the moves that I had learned on these different YouTube videos. And it's been amazing how just having a system that I can just go to and just do, and it changes, each week changes a little bit, has been so helpful for me to just kind of stay on target, to know what I need to do, and really to be taking care of my core in just a very, reliable way. One thing that I noticed about the MuTu system that has been really valuable for me is the woman that leads it out. She, if we get to the next week, she'll say, okay, we're moving on to this next week, but if you can't do this specific move without your stomach bulging, go ahead and stay and repeat the last week. And so she does a really good job at helping you to know where your limits are and really take care of your body. So you're not doing moves that are potentially going to be harmful for your body and kind of hinder your progress, if that makes sense. And so, I am 2 months into this and I have seen so much improvement. I was, 3.5, almost 4 fingers at the beginning, and I'm down to less than 1 finger. And so at this point, I'm getting really, I want to start doing yoga again. There's so many other things that I want to be doing. And I've just decided to commit to 1 more month. This MuTu system is 12 weeks of these exercises. So I'm going to give myself 1 more month of really closing up my diastasis recti. I only have 1 more finger to go, but I really want to close it and really help to create strength in my core so that I can start to do other exercises without worrying about that opening up again. And that's really what my biggest hope is that I can close it and then I can maintain that strength in my core. Another really exciting thing is throughout this, so there's every week you have a core workout that you do every day, and then you have an intensive workout that you do 3 to 4 times a week. And with doing that, I haven't been consistent enough to say I've done 3 or 4 times. I haven't done the intensive workout 3 to 4 times, but I have for sure done it once or twice every single week. And even with that, I've been losing weight. I have been noticing that my core is getting flatter, and that's something that I felt like my mom tummy was it was gonna be impossible to get rid of. And I've already noticed that it's getting a little bit flatter. they said at the beginning, I noticed they said that the first 4 weeks you'll start to feel a difference in your body, and then I think it was like 6 to 8 weeks you'll start to really notice a difference. And I can totally attest to that. I'm starting to notice. Even my mom said, wow, your belly is starting to look a lot flatter. And that's not, it wasn't weird that she said that to me. Like, oh, what, you thought I was fat before? Like, we had talked about this a lot. And just hearing her notice that was really, really exciting for me. And so this has been a fun journey. One thing that I really like about the MuTu system is that it's not so intense and not so hard that I feel like it's too much for my body, or that, you know, I'm exhausted after a workout. It's enough to make me feel like, yeah, I had a workout. And the core workout, every time, I don't even really break a sweat. It's the intensive workouts that I start to sweat a little bit. But still, the workouts are fairly simple, fairly easy, and it's just enough to where I can feel that it's you know, really working my body, and that I'm noticing that there's a difference in my core. So I'm really, really excited. I'll do another update in a couple weeks to just let you know how it's going. I'll show you my core, I'll show you my abs and where they're at, and then I'll do another review at the 12-week mark and show you what my progress has been, what my abdomen looks like from the difference of week 1 to week 12. And I'm excited to see what happens. I'm really excited for the next month. I'm just gonna focus in and try to be even more consistent than what I have been now that we're in our new house. I feel like it's not a promise that is that I will necessarily take lightly, because I have my own space and I can do my workout every single day. And so wish me luck. I'm so excited to see what this next month brings.